In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create recurring calendar events with Zoom links and invite your students to them for our last week of school during the week of December 19th through the 22nd. The one thing you want to do is you want to access this calendar that says FDR Middle School Block Template Calendar 22 to 23. And this has been updated. This is the current schedule. There might be a slight change to this, so this is in draft form, so please bear with me, but I'm making this tutorial a week or two before we do this. So make sure just to click on here to see the current changes and the current schedule. But this reflects a little bit of what we did during the pandemic. So we had typically morning classes that finished for lunch and then some teacher times. So I'm just going to jump right in, and I'm going to create a class that repeats during my G block times. And if you notice here, we have an A day on the Monday and an A day on Thursday, and then E days on Tuesday and Wednesday. So I'm going to select right here, and my G block design class will meet from 11:10 to 12:10. So I'm just going to click right here, and I'm going to go to more options. I'm going to select design AG, and this happens from 11:10 to 12:10. And now that I have that, I can also select this repeat. So this will actually just kind of save me some time, so I don't have to actually do this, again. So I'm just going to say this will end the end of the week. So this will end, say, December 24th. And I'm going to select this will repeat on Tuesday and Wednesday. So now that I've done that, I'm going to hit done, and I'm going to hit save. And so what I should see is my design 8G is going to basically occur during the G blocks here. And so do this with your classes that you'll have. You can use the repeat function, like I said, to have it repeat, so you don't have to add it multiple times, as you'll have classes on the Monday and Thursday that are the same, and then Tuesday and Wednesday that are the same. In the second part of this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to enable the Zoom Scheduler Chrome extension. And with this, you'll be able to just easily put Zoom links into your Google Calendar events from part one. So I'm going to go back to my Google Calendar, and I'm just going to put like this test assignment as if this was one I did in my previous session. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Zoom Scheduler, and if you've never installed it, you'll have to click right here and say install for Google Chrome, and also give this application authorization to access your Google accounts. Following that, once you go into that, you'll simply click on the event and you'll click on the edit, and you should see a make it a Zoom meeting here. And if you've never installed this, the first time you'll do this, you'll have to actually go to zoom.us to authorize it. But once it's authorized, you'll click make it a Zoom meeting, and you'll see that automatically paste a quick Zoom link in here for you. So a nice, quick, and easy way to create a Zoom link for your classes. I'm going to hit save, and if you had that from multiple classes that occurred multiple times, that will create that same Zoom link for all your classes. I'm going to show you how to populate your student names into your classes and your class times in Google Calendar using Google Contacts. So what you should have done already is created your classes that meet times that align with our schedule for the last week of school. You should have the Zoom link in here. The last thing I got to do is I got to add my students. And you might recall in the beginning of the school year, I did a training on Google Contacts and creating Google Contact lists. So in this case, I'm going to show you two ways of doing this. If I simply hit like Design H, this was a Google Contact list that I made during new teacher orientation for my students. If I click that, it'll populate all my students in there into the calendar event. However, if you did not do this, or if you didn't get around to this, another way of doing this is going to PowerSchool. And in PowerSchool, you'll click over here where it says Print Class Reports, which is the little sort of email looking icon. And once you come here, there'll be a couple columns, one of your students and then also of the guardians. So what I'll do is I'll just select all students here. In this case, I'm just going to go here and I'm going to copy all of them. And if I go back to my Google Calendar event, if I paste all those in, it would paste all those in. So there's two ways of doing that, with that or also your Google Contacts list. But reach out to the IT team if you have any questions, and hope you have a successful last week of school, Condors.